We haven't worked for a few days, and today we have decided to resume work and design all the proper details of the facade and the roof. Company that we're going to be buying the material for the facade and the roof, they also custom bend all these profiles, so we get the chance to do something nice and custom made for us. Now we're working Aspen. We normally don't work him together, but today we wanted to have some family time. So decided to go together. It's mainly because she didn't want to go alone. We normally split. She goes in the morning and I go at night. Or the other way around?
No.
Depends. When I go whenever she doesn't want to go. That's my turn. But anyways, today we decided to go together and been enjoying the walk very much. Now we're just heading back to the cabin, and after that I'm gonna get out and design completely the whole exterior cladding and have like a really nice finish. We have learned a couple of things from the cabin that we're gonna be implementing in this second building, which is a nice feeling, to be honest. I already know all the dimensions because we did it in 3D and all the plans and everything before sending the structure to get it manufactured. But anyways, I wanted to double check some dimensions just in case, because you know, a couple of millimeters here and there is not a big deal in a building this size. But for the cladding I want to be exactly on point, so I'm just gonna double check all the dimensions. That way we can order exactly what we need and cut to size, which is the goal. We plan on overlapping the facade, passing the connection between the structure and the slab, overlapping 2 centimeters from the bottom of the track, which will line up later with the step. We still need to fix this concrete, but I think we're gonna just sand it with the grinder. We want to line up this detail of the facade with this step. The cladding will go over here and then extend over this connection 2 centimeters, exactly like we have here. So I think it's gonna be a really nice detail. Yeah, more or less I think it's 2.5. I took all the dimensions that I needed to take, and now I'm just gonna go. Hold on. And now I'm gonna go back inside and design all these corner pieces. So the connection between the roof and the wall is gonna be also very similar to the cabin, but the way we're gonna put it together is gonna be slightly different. I will show you guys once we start working on it. Just wanna say that that detail over there got a lot of attention from so many comments in one of the viral videos. Just wanted to let you know that there is no leaks inside. It looks fantastic, and I mean, aesthetics are important, like my hat right now, but it's more important to have something that works, and in this case the hat is keeping me warm, and that detail, it also has to work and not let water inside the cabin. I mean, I could have made a mistake, that's for sure. I'm not saying the opposite, but in this case it wasn't a mistake. It was 100% under control, and I knew exactly what I was doing and what the detail that I was looking for, and it just happens to be very pretty at the same time. And I guess some people don't realize that construction details is some sort of an art, if you want to say somehow. Not all the details work in the same way, and not everybody has to do construction details the same that you have done it for 25 years. If you have been working on it for 25 years, that's the detail that you do. But I have the creativity and the freedom to design whatever I want and make it work at the same time. And for this new structure, we're gonna do a similar detail. This time I'm gonna try to explain myself a little bit better when we're putting it together. Maybe that's the issue why people didn't quite get it. Anyways, not complaining or anything, just letting you know that this time we're gonna do similar, not exactly the same, but very similar. And then windows and doors are gonna be completely different. We're gonna take everything we learned from the cabin and apply it to these details. I'm gonna go inside and draw all these profiles so we can put together the order and send it out, probably, hopefully today, because I don't want to wait much longer. I think it might take, I hope, like 3-4 days to manufacture all these pieces, and once they are ready we will go pick it up. This time I think we're gonna go also with the van, and hopefully they are not that long like the last time that we went for the plastic of the door, because they were very, very big and it was a nightmare to bring them here. Oh, thank you. And it's far away from here. It's like 3-4 hours drive on each way, so it's gonna be like a full day driving. Plan of today was take dimensions, draw the details, and send the order. I already took dimensions. I'm gonna draw the details, and then I will send the order.
¿Algo que decir, Pepe?
Today we're preparing chicken soup.
Voy a grabar.
This is my outfit for when I cook. I saw it in a YouTube video the other day. So the first thing I'm gonna do, as I said, is go pick up the air compressor, which we have over here right now. It's like hidden there, trying to get cover from the rain. At some point we will put it in there, but in order to do that we need to finish the workshop. Cannot wait to see all these panels matching perfectly. The roof of the workshop is like sci-fi building, you know, all metal, and then the cover we're keeping a surprise. I think imagine all white. I just said it, man. Imagine it all covered with the solar panels on top. It's gonna be good, guys. This building is gonna be good for us. Alright guys, this is looking clean, clean, clean. All the brown stains came out. I had to go down on my knees to clean them by hand, but it was all worth it. It's looking very, very well. And now I'm just gonna let it dry for like 30 minutes. Today, finally, we're gonna be sealing the concrete slab. We have attempted to seal this like twice, and every time that we tried, it started raining. And it's just one cloud, look! And it's starting to rain like big times. So even though it felt like and looked like sunny like today, but today I think there is no way a cloud will come. And since the structure is already undone and finished, screwed and nice and secure, this I think it's a moment now that we have the whole space open to seal the slab. Super clean and super nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and prepare, well, it's already prepared. I cheated because it's here waiting for me. Because last time that product smelled super strong, and we need to take care of ourselves if we want to complete this project, because we're gonna be building a lot of stuff. These chemicals are not good for you.
Isn't this crazy, you guys? Like, I know this will happen, but still. What? What? Okay.
repeat once more because it really deserves it. This is so crazy, you guys. Alright guys, today after showing you what's going on with the water, today I'm a mechanic. I'm not gonna show you guys the whole thing just because Eugenia was using the camera and I couldn't get to record what I was doing, but I'm gonna take the camera from her 2 minutes so I can show you what I'm up to. Just drain the oil of the van. First of all, I put the van on a couple of it's called jack stands, I guess. Just put this for security, and then I put a rock there so the van doesn't roll on me. And then this waterproofing membrane came handy again. What I just did is I removed the cover of the oil pan. I just got this gasoline container because I'm gonna be using it for the Land Rover and for the van, so I'm gonna be using it a lot. So I just drain the oil from that hole over there. I don't know if you can see it. Before opening the drain plug, it's recommended to remove this bar that you use to measure the oil level, and to open the cap so there is no vacuum. That way the oil goes like smooth and doesn't like and spills all over the place. And after that I did remove, there you go, you see the hole there leaking some oil. That's where the oil filter was. You just unscrew it by hand. And I've been waiting for the oil to completely drain for a few minutes, more like 30 minutes or so. Now you can see I changed the ISO of the camera and now you can see perfectly. So that's the hole and the old oil filter, it's there. Now what I'm gonna do is just use a new one and screw it there. Before doing that, you need to apply some fresh oil to this rubber. And you might wonder, why is this guy telling me all this stuff? Well, because it's the same in all cars. So if you have a car, which I'm sure you do, or not, but 99% of chances that you have a car, you can save a lot of money doing these things by yourself. And since I'm already showing you how to build a house, I figured that I will show you how to change the oil. This is the copper washer that I was saying before, and this is the drain plug. I changed the lights as well. These are, don't know where I put them, but I have the old ones somewhere. We will have fresh new main lights, and then I'm gonna also change the diesel filter. Every time that I change the oil, I just change the diesel filter, which goes over here. That's like that piece over there. Yeah, last time I did this was a nightmare because the mechanic that did that before me put it like super strong and there was no physical way to remove it. I made like a quick tool with a metal bar just to have some leverage, and then I was able to. Hopefully today I don't need that. I mean, I have it here, I brought it because I knew at some point I will be changing the diesel filter, but I really don't want to use it. And now what I'm gonna do is just put the filter back, put the plug, you need to put the plug back in before putting the oil, and fill it with oil. Yeah, I'm gonna return the camera back to Eugenia. She's probably waiting already. I said 2 minutes and it's been more like 10. I don't know in the edit how long it's gonna take. Probably like 10 seconds. See you guys later. Alright guys, I'm back. I already put the oil and I stole the camera from Eugenia 1 second because I want to show you the tool that I had to make the last time. Yeah, it looks silly and rusty and everything, but there is no way I unscrew this thing without it. This is how it works. So this guy, super tight, but it's nice. And I do like this with some leverage. You see it's coming loose. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I'm gonna bring the camera back to Eugenia. Back to Eugenia's vlog. We haven't done too much for the past few days because we have been waiting for the cladding and the trims to be manufactured. So it's been like 5-6 days without working. And yesterday we got a call. They said that it's ready to pick up. We have to drive like 4 hours north of Portugal and then back. It's going to be a nice road trip. Aspen is staying here to protect the property. This is still like this, but it's probably the last time that we're gonna see it like that, because starting tomorrow, hopefully, we will start putting all the exterior cladding. Very exciting times, guys. Are you excited to see how will it be from the outside? install it later. I don't know when.
¿Cómo te todavía?